Supreme Rising. You already know the vibes, and it's your boy NAGA right here. And I came this morning just to bring the level of awareness and fortuitive for all you adapts out there. You know, you ones that be tapping in. You be feeling shit without anybody telling you anything. Like you wake up in the vibe and you like, yo, why I know this right now? And I can't speak to everybody because, you know, different people got different pathways. And, you know, unbeknownst to them, where that's gonna go. So the only thing I can do is pray that you get light in your life, that you find a level of peace. And if that peace has been removed from your life, please pray to the Most High. The Most High will bring you a level of peace that will balance out whatever you feel you lost. Now with that being said, every last one of you, y'all some great individuals. Y'all got a lot going on in your life, whether it's enough or it's not enough or whatever, you great. You great. The first thing I need you to comprehend when dealing with the divine, good, bad, or indifferent. When things are happening in your life, good, bad, or indifferent, you're not the orchestra of how these things come. You're only the start. But keep in mind the ebb and flow. You got to go back to, like, I got so many videos that talk about everything, and it's hard for me to put everything in one upload to keep reminding individuals. But it's like people forget the process and then they just want the reward, not understanding how the universal law, natural law actually works. And see, this is very important because you are dealing with the ebb and flow. That has nothing to do with no particular person. That's just the force of the universe. The ebb and flow is up and down. This is the reason why yin and yang was actually even created as a formulation, as a box on the end of the circumference of the universal force that was being pushed, that gave us something that we so-called called life. So the frequency of energy that we're in is that. It's up and it's down. It's left and it's right. It's good and it's bad. Because these things are there, it's not for us to say, all right, today I'm going to be good and today I'm going to be bad. And that's not what that means. It's like riding a roller coaster. The roller coaster is there. You got to ride it. So when it's going up, it's going to feel good. It's comfortable. And when it's going down, it's going to feel fast. It's going to feel like everything is happening at once. Your feelings don't really got to be attached to that. And those characteristics of those placements have nothing to do with you personally. And if you are an individual who is orchestrating the feeling of these things, you got issues. You know, that motherfucker on the roller coaster with the kid that's scared to death and they looking at him like, you scared? You scared? Yeah, you scared? Just so they can get off the ride and say they were scared, y'all. You're a fucking idiot. Nobody gives a shit about that. That's like the childish energy. You know what I'm saying? That's like the reverse of the true childish energy. It's like you're being childish, not a child. See, a kid plays. But also kids have senses in between right and wrong. It's, you know, kids used to play together to keep their energy safe. So it's like, nah, hold on, wait a minute, you all right? Kids was more adults than sometimes because in the shit they was doing, they understood what they was doing, and to be able to maintain that, to do it again, they had to maintain their value of the world that they was living in. These was leaders before they was leaders. And see, most of y'all don't want to remember or even comprehend that value. You just the same person that you was when you was a kid that hated seeing everybody do their own thing. So you would come in, say something disrupted, and then run, go tell. Because you're the orchestra of the negative energy. See, these are narrative betas. These are people who talk their way through life. These are people who lean on the law so much it pleases them. But they don't lean on the natural law of things. They lean on man laws. And the manipulation aspect of those values to tamper with the comfortability of your own self-awareness and self-growth. They have their own path that they have to walk. It's not a judgment to their action. It's an awareness. So you be aware of these things, but know that divine is also bringing them through a particular test, whether or not they're going to stay there or they're going to rise above it. See, the physical war is innate in two different aspects of reality. This means one aspect of the reality is the wave form, the negative form that can fall on men and women, even though the negative frequency is women. The positive form that can fall in men and women, even though that is a male frequency. Automatically, for us to be in an existence, we do have toggle both the values, with one or two chromosomes over the other that manifest into the physical understanding of what you are standing there. So you're not separate from these things. None of us are. None of us are separate from these values. But what happens is your body parts grow in a stronger retrospect for comprehension. DNA starts to take place as far as capability. The outside value of natural order of things start to strengthen these values naturally under the devise of the divine understanding of your growth. So then ultimately, you end up being more of what you choose. It's like Plinko, dropping it down until it hits the right spot. But you have more control over that. You have more of a, hey, you can get to that 100 mark if you really want. But you'll bounce around, you try to knock some other chips out the way because you feel like it's a race. You feel like you lack something. What you lack is your feelings to be in the right conjunction with other creations. Questioning everything that you see around you, lack thereof of your own standpoint, personal look, physical understanding of life itself. No, you're beating yourself up because you hate yourself. And when you hear other people do things, you want that. That's sad because you can take on anything you choose to take on in life. There's people doing it their own way out here in the world. And they have to find a better conjunction. I'm here to awaken these values. I've been did the videos back in the day called The God of Awakening Gods. I wish I can get that YouTube channel back. You are the king of your own kingdom, and your kingdom is your body. You might not be suitable with the house that you choose, so you choose other things outside of yourself. This is cognitive dissonance. The first step to everything is knowing that you love yourself first and foremost. And how you project the way you value or see things outside of yourself is how you feel inside. Because it's the makeup of your thought pattern. See, we're not listening enough, either to yourself or the circumstances around you. You're not cognate of the energies that you dive in or have delved in. You gotta understand, overstand, and understand that these are only your choices, and the makeup of the capability of what you are is the basis of who you are. So when you come manipulative and automatically this exposes the value, that's who you always been. You just covered it up really well. It's easy to point these people out in the crowd. It's like, yo, why you care about how they feel? Everybody watching a football game, but you over here talking about, yo, watch this. They over there dancing, talking to the girl feeling them. You go over there to break that energy up because you see happiness. And then you want to sit back, oh, he thought, she thought. You people are sick. And I see why divine are putting you through the type of walk you got to go through. Is because you choose the other side of the frequency. You might have been birthed on that side of the frequency, and that's all you like, and you're afraid to say that because the fun that you want to have is amongst other things that have a separate energy. But they also spoke to the DNA value of two different cultures that lived in the islands and in Tamari. Way a long time ago, the warriors, the killers was in Tamari. And the love and what brought like the food and the spirituality and the grace to the earth was in the islands. On this part, it was like a separation, almost like the soldiers with the Tamari, and then, you know what I'm saying, the children was protected over there. So they was raised with love. So then even mixing our two cultures together brought detriment into a value of the conscious awareness. I ain't gonna go deep on that, but it's a reality. Look, I ain't gonna hold you though. I just wanted to say, you know what, y'all special, man. And for the people that want to promote negative energy in whatever form that may be, you know what I'm saying, I pray for you every day that you find peace. I pray for you every day that you find peace. And I let divine know that you're hurt. That you're hurt. Lord knows you don't know what you speak and what you do. You'll sit there and take a razor blade and cut on your hand all day long to make a point. You'll sit there and slash your face and stab yourself and stab yourself and stab yourself and think you're getting farther by saying, he, look, this is what I did. Divine said we are the body. We are a part of the whole. You can't purge out you, but you know what, not for nothing, a lot of women don't like themselves. They reduce, reduct, add on. Men do it too, cut it off, shape it up. Y'all scared of yourself so much, you gotta have another part of your body fix you. When we all get comfortable in that particular energy of being ourselves, watch how the world change. The whole world gonna change because it's not gonna be a need for the negative aspect when I'm happy because you're happy with you. I'm not judging what you want to do. I'm just happy that you have an idea. I'm not trying to stop you. I'm trying to protect you to make sure your idea comes into fruition. When we carry this energy for everybody, everybody grows. The country grows. The world grows into a whole nother echelon. Everybody gets an opportunity to be the best version of who they are. And if you don't know who that is in you, that's something you need to figure out. NAGA.